Hello and welcome to ExcelDashboardTemplates.com. This is Steve Equals True. Please visit my blog at ExcelDashboardTemplates.com where you're sure to learn the latest posts, tips, tricks, and techniques and learn everything about Excel. All right, today is a follow-up to our recent bullet chart series that we did last week. Down here you can see I created this bullet chart, and we've got a stacked column chart in the background, we've got a column chart in the foreground, and then we have a line chart with markers showing our actual target that we were looking for. Our good friend Pete sent in how he likes to do this. He said he uses them all the time within Excel, and what he likes to do is he likes to create another column for the target. So the gray is the target, the black is the actual, and then you've got your different metric, good, bad, and very bad areas in the back highlighted in red, yellow, and green. Now, this is a bit of a conundrum, and I said, wow, Pete, how'd you do this? You notice he's got three different shape sizes within this Excel chart. He's got the large square or rectangle in the back, he's got the gray target, and then the black actuals, all of different sizes. Now, normally when you create one of these types of charts in Excel, when you change your gap width, you can only do it for the primary axis and the secondary axis. So I was curious, how in the heck did he create three different sizes? And I'm going to show you how you do that today. All right, so here we have our bullet chart. Now, to get to this step, I really recommend you go watch the bullet chart video. I'll post a link to that in the show notes so that you can go to it. But so we're here at this step, and what we want to do is we want to go ahead and select one of our chart series. We're going to do Format Data Series, and we're going to move it to the secondary axis. Then we're going to choose the actual, that's that other series, and also move it to the secondary axis. Now we can change the gap width so you can see more of what it looks like within the chart, and so expanded that out to about 500%, so you can see how that looks. All right, so we have our actuals and our target value, and what we want to do now is we want to change this. We don't want this to actually be a chart type of stacked column on the secondary axis, so we want to go up to our design ribbon. We want to select the change chart type button, and then in our change chart type button we want to change the target to just a regular clustered column, and then that also changes our actual to a clustered column. Click on OK. Now it's not quite exactly what we want. We do want these to be overlapped, so let's go ahead and right click on this, do Format Data Series, and we want to change this series overlap to 100%. There we go. So now you can see that the clustered columns are stacked, are overlapped right on top of each other, and now we can do the magic trick that Pete showed me on how to go ahead and create three different column sizes here. And before I do that, let's go ahead and expand the back series so that the gap width is a lot less. All right, there we go. So the magic of doing this is what you want to do is we want to create another shape and replace the column with that shape. Here's what we do. We go up to our Insert ribbon, we click on the Shapes button, we're going to go to this Rectangle button, and we're going to go ahead and pick a shape. So let's do the square rectangle right there, and we're going to change the shape outline. We're going to say no outline so that we just have the shape itself. All right, now what you want to do is you want to copy this shape, and you want to just paste the shape. So click anywhere else in there and hit Control V, so you can right click on it, do copy, and then paste as well. I did Control C to copy and Control V to paste. Now what you want to do is just take one of the shapes, modify it to the color that you want. Now this is going to be our actual line, so it's going to be black, so I'm going to change the fill of this to be black, and then within that other shape that we had made, I'm going to change this fill to be no fill. All right, so we have a shape that's actually transparent now, and then we have this dark black shape. And then what I want to do is I'm going to just make this a little bit smaller, and I'm going to overlap it on top of this other clear shape. If I can click on it, probably shouldn't have made it clear first, huh? Let's undo that a few times so we can get that back. There we go. So let's go ahead and overlap these two shapes. I'm going to make it just a little bit smaller, like that, and I'm just going to go ahead and align it on top of the other shape with my up and down arrows. Now I'm going to click on both shapes. So I've selected the blue, and then I'm going to hold and press my Control key button down at the same time and click on that other shape. You see now I have those two shapes are both selected at the same time. If I right click on it, there is a menu choice called Group, and we want to group those shapes. Now, I can then select that shape in the background, and I can change the fill of that shape to be no fill. All right, so now we have our shape that is transparent on the sides with a bar in the center, and what you can do is then Control Copy that shape, go in and find your actual bar, and do Control V to paste, and look at that. Lo and behold, we have what we were looking for. Now I want to change, to make it look like Pete's, I want to change the shape for the target fill, or the column of that fill, to be dark gray. Let's get rid of the secondary access, and now you can see we've got a very similar thing where we've got 3 different shape sizes for this. We've got the actual line in black, we've got the target value in gray, and we have our metric key performance indicators of green, yellow, and red for our overall banding within the bullet chart. So that's how you can go about making some really cool shapes within Excel. Make them blank, and you can make 3 different column sizes or more probably within Excel based on how wide you ultimately make the outline of the shape. Let's click on Pete's sample here, and look at that. That's what he did. If I select the actuals, it's just the normal actual size. If I select the, if I select the target, it's the normal size. The actuals, check that out. You can see that hidden background, or the clear no fill background of a grouped shape in there. So Pete, I want to say thanks. That's an awesome idea, something that you can use in many different applications. Once again, I want to have you go to exceldashboardtemplates.com and check out some of the other awesome posts. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you're sure to get the latest posts delivered directly to your inbox. Thank you.